Hopefully no more photos, videos. It's getting kind of annoying. But took out the spacers that I created for myself. They're basically just paper stuff I put on here. As you can see, very light touch, and it just goes down too easily. Of course, not so much up here because it's kind of a diving board. But as is, whenever I have tap to click, which I usually like using, this would register double click because I would touch it and it would also click as well, which I don't want to use accidentally. Sometimes I do want to use it whenever I'm clicking and dragging like this, or I'm moving around and I want to be able to have that option to click. It's nice. Of course, it's harder when I get up here, but that's just how diving boards are, I guess. But at the same time, it's just too easy to click accidentally. It feels really odd though towards the edges because it looks like the button's in the middle. So whenever I do that over here, you're gonna make me scratch up my shit. There we go. It doesn't feel as solid clicking here on the sides than it is in the middle. But it's too easy to click either way. Easiest accidentally to click. It just feels really flaky. It was worse before. And it helped a little bit by tightening up these screws. But it still wasn't that good. So I I shouldn't say temporarily, I worked around the issue by putting these little things here towards the edge. I only have one hand now, so that's gonna make it really hard to do this because I'm holding the camera. I wouldn't say fixes it. I want to say it's more like a, I mean, I can still feel, it's still pretty light to push, but it's better. And of course the spacers, it's a little better now because I did have to bend them according to, again, your own moderators say you can try doing that, which I've done, but it's not perfect even after doing that, as you saw. I'm not liking that. As you can also see by putting it there, it feels a lot better. Still, and this is what temporarily fixed it. If you look at my threaded thread, the reason why I'm putting in a ticket is because one of your moderators says, well, if it's not acceptable to you, which it's not, like I had to do something to fix it, that is not an acceptable thing. I think this mod actually helps a lot because, as you can see, it gets away from the rattle, and I think it gives me enough, just enough for it to be acceptable, except of course on the side it just doesn't feel right on the side. Like you have to push it harder for it to register. That's because, again, the button's in the middle, so it's got that weird lever type feel going on, like it's not a direct click. So there you go.